Rick and I were paid a visit by USA Boxing Illinois Association, and they just wanted to show some appreciation for the work that we put in on the amateur side. I'm a pro fighter, but of course I came from the amateur side of things. I was an amateur fighter for a few years, and so USA Boxing is something that's near and dear to my heart because that's where I started, and that's the way everybody comes up. So we have a couple of amateur fighters here in the gym, and we want to nurture their career and nurture that relationship with USA Boxing. This is a plaque that Rick got because, like I said, we both show a lot of respect and love for USA Boxing and try to put in as much work as we can. I mean, we have a busy schedule, but anything that we can incorporate with our day-to-day, we do. And, of course, we give money. We donate back. I mean, we want to keep the Illinois Boxing Association intact, and if there's something they need, we want to help provide it so that it can keep going. So we're very proud to be part of that team and that group and to be putting something into it because we, like I said, we have amateur fighters and we want for them to get the best possible things out of USA Boxing Amateur.
So there's been some changes in the gym. We let some people go. There's been also some new additions to the gym. I think that we got rid of the people. We don't get rid of anyone, to be honest with you. They get rid of themselves. They tend not to show up. They tend to give you like the half-ass workouts, and so there've been some changes this time around, and there's some new faces. Summer's still here. Jessica, of course. Jimmy Sandoval, my coach and fighter, he's still here. Quinn, he's a new addition, more so this time around than he was last time. We have Josh Hernandez is back. I think Josh took some time off during the quarantine, but Josh is back. So, again, I think the hardest thing for a fighter to do is keep structure and to keep consistency. So for those young fighters that are out there watching, if you can keep a schedule and stick to it like a job, I think that's where success lies. And I think once you start changing stuff, once you start shortening up your workouts, once you start doing that, usually it's the downfall. I like to see fighters with consistency and structure in their training, and that's what I try to provide. This time around, 19-year-old professional fighter Summerlin, I tried to involve her in sparring more and training camp more. She's a young lion, and I think she's world champion material. Like, I think right now, 19-year-old Summer Lynn, I think she can beat Cecilia herself right now. Stop her. She's strong. She's young. I think, the only thing stopping her is like maybe some of the things outside the gym. So I like to see how she will develop and see what lies ahead for her. But Summer Lynn's definitely world champion material if she wants to be. So I think if you want to work and if you want to show me that you're serious, I will help you get to the top, and that's all I can say. That's all I can offer.
I was supposed to have a fight in October. That got canceled because, we went there, everything just went good, trained really hard, and everything like that, and then my opponent didn't make weight. So she was 24 pounds overweight, and it kind of really bummed me out. And it's been a really hard year for me, I guess. It's just kind of growing pains. I mean, I'm 19, but I'm surrounded by everybody around me who is a lot older than me and has such an idea for me. And so school right now is kind of hard. I mean, trying to find a balance of doing that and this, and also having a little bit of a social life, because it's hard to find a balance between having a boyfriend and being boxing, because this comes first. But that's what I've always told him, that boxing comes first before anything, and he knows that I have my responsibilities, and he pushes me with that, and also with school. Right now we are training for my fight in February 6th at 147. Jessica's doing pretty good. She even came and like talked to me when I was having a really hard time. She came to my house, and it felt as if like she still wants me here. Like I guess there's a time where you're doing boxing for so long, and I've been doing it for like 6 years, and it feels like sometimes you go through these waves of wanting to be here, and like you don't feel like you want, like somebody wants you here. And when she like came to my house, and after I had a personal conversation, because she never comes to my house, like we just something that we never really do, and like that meant a lot. Like it was really late at night, it was just unannounced, and it really meant a lot to me. Like it still like it kind of like got stuff fired, like kick-started after my fight, like after the fight that got canceled, because after the fight that got canceled, it was kind of rough for me. So she really helped with that. So.
It's great to be in the gym. You're training full-time at Body Shop now. And just watching Jess, it's just a blessing to see somebody that you know achieve that. And then, you know, coming into the gym now and you see the belts just chilling over there in the corner. It's very motivating for a young fighter like myself. And myself, right now, I'm in camp training for February 6th in Indiana. I'm not in Indiana, in Iowa. February 6th in Iowa. I'm excited to get back, man. I'm happy that I can be back in the gym, refocused, more confident, and I'm gonna make some noise. You know, at the 130-pound division, I'm back and I'm ready to win. That's the #1 goal here. And my father, as my trainer, Rick, as you know, we're working with Rick, and Rick made that very clear that our goal is to win, so nothing less.
I am at work right now. It's Christmas Eve, and like nobody else is working today except for me. People have been dropping by to drop off presents and different things, so I'm trying to get like to a stopping point to take my lunch, which lunch it's a working lunch. We got the gloves lined up. Today is Thursday, so we would normally spar. I think we're just gonna do drills and bag work, but always working nonetheless. Tomorrow, Christmas, doesn't matter. I'll be at my strength and conditioning at 5:30. So I just got told my arrival time. So that's actually sleeping in for me. Get to sleep in on Christmas. So I mean, this is the lifestyle for now. For now, that might change in the very near future.
David Ayala from Women's Boxing nominated Jessica Fighter of the Year. Actually gave Jessica the Fighter of the Year, not nominated. Gave Jessica the Fighter of the Year. That's #2. Shout out to Boxing News 24. Shout out to David Avila, sorry. Yeah, there it is. Just posted it today.
I think everything that we're doing in the gym, out of the gym, the multitasking, all of it comes down to, you know, they look at all of those things. Like I just created my LLC for my boxing business. We talk all the time about me signing fighters and getting into managing fighters, and I was gonna hire somebody to create my LLC for me, and just because I don't have time on my hands, and it wasn't getting done, and I did it myself. You know, I've done LLCs before, and so I mean, when it comes down to people saying they don't know how, or they want to just have other people do it, you got to jump in face first, whether you know how to do it or not. Take the time to do the research. So Jessica McCaskill Boxing LLC is live and operating as of right now. So I mean, we're not here for short term, and we're not here for the small take home. We're in it for longevity and to change lives and to make history. So this is all part of it. I get a lot of questions about when I mention my job or mention working, and they say, like, you still work full time. And yeah, I mean, like, boxing is like, it's like decent money, but like my job pays much more than boxing does. And it's all about building, yourself to get to that point where boxing can take over your bills or your investments or whatever you're trying to do. And I'm close. I'm close to that point of not needing a full-time job. And it's just really like, I'm not gonna just like get a paycheck and quit everything. I still like to work. I love investment banking. I love, using my brain, on a regular basis. I'm not a lazy person by any means in any aspect of my life. So I've always been a corporate-minded kind of person. So I like it. And once I am out of the corporate world, I'll just be using all of that time and energy more into boxing or more into the investments that I have. So I'm never not gonna work. I'm always gonna be working. It's just a matter of where I'm at and who I'm gunning for.